Hey everyone, Brian Tadros, Law Office of Brian D. Tadros, making workers' comp work for you. I often get asked, what exactly does that mean? Well, let's look at the two components to that, workers' comp and making it work for you. So let's talk about those individually. So workers' comp, the Florida workers' compensation system was designed to allow for the expedient provision of basic benefits that you should be entitled to if you get injured on the job, and those fall under two categories. Medical benefits and lost wage benefits, what we call indemnity benefits in the Florida workers' compensation community. The reason this is the law now is that it used to be that if you got injured on the job, you'd have to sue your employer in a tort claim. So you'd have to prove that they were negligent in order to have a recovery. And this law came into effect so that injured workers don't have to go through all of that process, hopefully, in order to obtain benefits. In fact, you cannot sue your employer when you're injured on the job in the state of Florida for anything other than workers' compensation benefits. So that is your sole remedy. And then making workers' comp work for you, what do I mean by that? Well, every person has their own individual story. They have their own individual circumstances in their lives. They have their own individual circumstances in the case. The facts of the case may be more favorable in one case than another. So my job is to guide clients and make sure that they understand what their options are and give them, of course, my input on what I would do, but it's their decision about the direction that the case goes. That's not always the case, unfortunately. Sometimes you have a lawyer who is impressing upon a client a specific direction, and it might not be the best thing for the client, but it might line the pockets of the attorney or something like that. We do not take that approach. Our approach here is to be able to guide people effectively so they can make an informed decision. And at the end of the day, I want to be able to shake my client's hand when I see them out at the grocery store or something like that, and have a good relationship with my clients. My number one concern is making sure that my clients are educated and can make informed decisions that's best for them. If you have any kind of questions regarding a Florida workers' compensation claim or an injury that you sustained on the job in the state of Florida, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help if we can. Law Office of Brian D. Tadros. Find us online at bdtlawfirm.com. Thanks.